Deep within the domain of the Empyrian civilization is a clearing of remarkable verdacity and stillness. It is upon this sacred ground that the presence of the earthly deities worshipped by the Empyrians can be most greatly felt. A place of nigh unnerving resplendence. Life here drifts along as whimsically as the breeze. Yet one would be remiss to think such a slumber can be disrupted without consequences. A wealth of Empyrians possess a natural affinity for the healing arts, and this ruinous world is ever wanting of their graceful benediction. The Satchel's more potent concoctions are derived from the sacred groves themselves, as the heightened presence of divinity there imbues the flora with great power. The world outside can be fraught with all manner of danger, seen or unseen. Thus, before venturing beyond the reaches of their home, an imperial traveler will befriend and invite a willing spirit of the wood to accompany them through a vessel of bark and vine. A friend is born, and many Empyrians attest their worldly optimism to their personal servant of the soil's presence, reminding them of that which they hold most dear. No creatures in all the grove are so revered as the Stag of the Boughs. Rarely seen, it is believed by the Empyrians to be an avatar of the forest's will made manifest, and as such harbors great power. Very few in the Empyrian spanning history has the Stag of the Boughs let one ride them into battle. Only those great warriors ready to give body and soul to preserving the wood and their people. Okay, I might be reading that wrong, but I don't understand what I just said, so let me try it again with my own words. Very rarely in the Empyrian spanning history has the Stag of the Bough let one ride them into battle. Only those great warriors ready to give body and soul to preserving the wood and their people are so blessed. Felling trees in the grove would be tantamount to murder, yet every so often the forest will grant a bounty of its Titanbark to the Empyrians as a sign of thanks for their duty as protectors. This bark is then ground down and hammered in a red-hot forge, creating a metal that is highly resilient, yet far lighter than one would expect. This mail is granted to the protectors of the grove, who stand motionless yet poised, ever diligent of any assailants. A grandiose coach crafted using gold and ivory bark. It is a status symbol to its very core. The coach is reserved for wealthy citizens or dignitaries of high import, and there is something to be said for the apparent prosperity and peace that pervades the higher echelons of the Empyrian society. Emissaries from neighboring nations tell of being disarmed by the sheer tranquility and beauty of the land they visit, without a doubt to be a great boon to the Empyrians at the negotiating table. Within the farthest corners of the grove of the slumbering shade lies the altar of the Venerated, a testament to the enduring nature of life itself. Countless Empyrian pilgrims come to pray under the ever-watchful gaze of the grove's protectors, giving thanks to the shelter and prosperity that the wood's power helps to maintain. The altar is indescribably ancient, constructed by the Empyrians of Eld. So long as it stands, it serves as a beacon of hope to the nation and to many of those without. Access to Beta 2, 2 months of game time, $25 in Embers, and Sootheroot Satchel. Access to Beta 1, access to Beta 2, 4 months of game time, $50 in embers, Sootheroot Satchel, and Servant of the Soil. Access to Alpha 2, access to Beta 1, access to Beta 2, 6 months of game time, $100 in embers, Sootheroot Satchel, Servant of the Soil, and Stag of the Boughs. Access to Alpha 2, access to Beta 1, access to Beta 2, 9 months of game time, $125 in embers, Sootheroot Satchel, Servant of the Soil, Stag of the Boughs, Titanbark Mail, Crowned Coach, Altar of the Venerated, and Name Reservation. Hi everybody, welcome to the extra portion of the Cosmetic Store update. Since Steven keeps breaking his promises, I'm just going to give you the info that we've been waiting for him to give you. Here are the 8 slots of clothing that go on a person: the head, shoulders, cloak, shirt, belt, gloves, pants, and boots. 7 of these things have been confirmed as slots, but the boots have not, because we haven't seen snakeskin boots or thigh-high boots or anything like that. But we have seen different types of helmets and things to put on your head. We've seen backpacks, which go on our shoulders. We've seen cloaks. We've seen the Vec without a shirt and other people with shirts. Today we see the Sootheroot Satchel, which is a belt. We've seen the Spellbreaker's Gauntlet, which are gloves. And we've seen people with pants and with skirts on. Boots, not yet. So when you purchase this outfit, it's going to come as a one-piece onesie, kind of like a Winnie the Pooh onesie, and you won't be able to take it off and change the parts. But you will be able to wear a backpack with it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this altar. This is a skin for your shrine. So I found an old video that shows an Empyrian freehold, and let's take a look at the shrine. Okay, so it's pretty basic looking, and if you purchase this skin, you'll be able to put it on top and make it look like this. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because of this. What the heck is this? Okay, so the spirit of the woods comes out and inhabits this wooden armor. Obviously, this is some kind of pet skin. I'm making this video before the information comes out, because on Monday, the forums and everything else will be down. On Tuesday, I'll be making a video about the forums, and then on Wednesday, the cosmetic items are released. So the only time for me to get this video out is right now. Okay, so look at this video. Remember Groot's mom? Let's take a look at her. Who is this person? So if the spirit of the woods can inhabit that wooden armor thing, what I think is happening here is that the actual deity, the spirit, the main spirit of the wood, comes out, inhabits this gigantic wooden head, and speaks to the people, speaks to the Empyrian people. This only happens on occasions of great importance, like on the eve of war, or feast days or something, religious holidays, something like that. That's what I think Groot's mom's head is now. I think most of the time she's just a wooden head, but when the spirit of the wood wants to talk to somebody, this is what she inhabits. So it's really cool now that some of the past is merging with the items of the present, and we're getting a bigger picture of Vera and the lore of Vera and how everything fits together. This gives the cosmetic items more relevance in the world, and I really like it. There's more lore to explore here. Look at the very first paragraph. It says deities. So do they worship more than just the trees, like the spirit of the water or the rocks? I'll leave that for you to speculate about, because that's fun. It's fun for you to think about these things and try to figure them out. It's fun for me. Anyway, if you like this show, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching.